Welcome, friends. So, in this session, we will discuss one of the article which was published on 19th January. So, this is the left side article. Why are fertility levels declining in India? So, even though it is a small article which is appearing in the left side, but I felt it is very important for the examination, right? So, because there are some of the statistics are there which will be helpful writing a main answer sheet as well as UPSC MCQs while answering. So that's why we will discuss this topic. So yeah, so let me share what we are going to discuss. So friends, so in this article we are going to discuss why it is in news that we discuss. Later we will discuss some of the definitions and as well as some of the statistics. Right. Then we will discuss advantages versus challenges. So there are both sides are there with respect to fertility rate. Then we will move for government initiatives, and finally we'll go for the conclusion. So after the conclusion, friends, we'll discuss mains questions which are relevant with respect to this topic. Then we will see MCQs. Yes, friends, is it okay? Yes. So friends, let me share the screen. Yes. So friends, we know why it is in news. So if you observe right, if you observe not only in India, entire global, the fertility rates are declining. Not only in India, entire global, the fertility rates are declining, right? Because of, because of the population stability and socio-economic development, the rates are decreasing. That is the overall context. So as per the one of the survey, right? So the survey is Global Burden of Diseases, Injuries, Risk Factor Study, that is GBD 2021. So they are mentioning, if you take India's fertility rate, total fertility rate in 1950, it was 6.8. When it comes to 2021, it reduced to 1.9. So we all know the replacement fertility level is 2.1. It means father, mother, which are two people. So to replace these two people, they should have two children, right? Two children. So if you both has 2 to 1, that is equals to 2, right? So to replace that one, we need to have 2.1 they are mentioning. So that is the replacement level, and but as per the survey, it is completely decreased below the replacement level. So what is this fertility level, right? What is this fertility rate? So it is average number of children's of a woman expected to have during her lifetime, entire lifetime of a woman, because woman is going to give birth to children, right? So it is the average, it is the average entire her life. So that is known as the fertility rate. So replacement fertility rate, we all know. So to maintain the stability, right, population stability, we should have at least 2.1. When it comes to India's trends, we have already discussed this one. And if you see by 2100, so the projected is 1.04. So right now it is 1.9. It is coming into 1.04. So these are the trends projected by the this survey GBD, right? Global Burden of Diseases. So friends, we have both sides regarding to with respect to this fertility. So if you take the advantage of this declining fertility rates. So when the fertility rates declining, population is going to stabilize. At the same time, what will happen? So when the people are less, so the pressure on the natural resources. So we all know natural resources like water. So right now we are facing one of the issue like water scarcity and right forest and right so land and food. So these are the crises. When the population is increasing, we are going to face such type of crisis. But when the population is decreasing or stabilizing, right, what will happen? The pressure on the natural resources will decreases and infrastructure also decreases. So that is one advantage. Women empowerment, right? So greater female literacy and workforce participation due to fewer. If we have only one child or two child, there is no burden on the woman, right? So women can go for the work and empowerment of women will increases. So that is the beautiness of we have. It means almost related to the nuclear families. We have another concept that is nuclear families. So in the nuclear family, both people like male and woman they are working and they are going to lead quality life. So that's why this is one advantage. Moreover, improved child health. Smaller families, right, similar to nuclear families, they can assign or allocate better resources for each child with respect to not only in health but also education. If you have a family has a nearly 7 children, let us assume what will happen, the allocation to all people it is very difficult, right? So that's why these are the three key important advantages with respect to when the fertility rates are decreasing or population is going to stabilize, right? So that you can mention in your answers. When it comes to challenges, so when the fertility rates are decreasing and population is stabilized, what will happen? Aging population will increases. Right now, we are seeing Japan, South Korea, right? More aging persons are there, right? So aging demographies will increases and expenditure like healthcare expenditure increases and social security demands increases, right? That you can mention. And workforce decline because when the people are old, there will be old can't work, right? So younger people are less, then workforce is going to decrease. Ultimately, production will decreases. When the production is decreasing in a country, GDP will decreases, right? So the growth of the country will decreases finally. Regional disparities. So if you take in India, we have southern states like Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra. So they are facing aging people persons because their fertility rates are stabilized, right? And moreover, in the southern states, that they are below the total fertility rate. That is one of the regional disparities when compared with the north side in India. Particularly in the state Kerala, so they are mentioning by one planning board of the Kerala state government board, they are mentioning by 2030 the proportion of migrant labor could be close to 60 lakh, about to one sixth of Kerala's state population. So migrants is going to increase. The changing societal norms. So due to this one, right, late marriages will increases and people will give the priority for the career, both men and women, and financial independency. So if you take the women, they are talking about I want to don't want to take motherhood right now. I want to be empowered. I want to be financially independent. I should have good career. Then only I should go for the motherhood. Like that they are mentioning. So these are the changing in the societal norms. Another issue with respect to this fertility rate. So now we will see some of the government rules. So in the Indian government, right, we have different types of family planning programs. So right, that we can mention. And economic and social policies, so initiative to boost youth employment and encouraging higher birth rates and providing support to working parents. So whatever the challenges are there, to overcome, the government is giving some type of initiatives and boost. When it comes to global examples, so countries like South Korea, so it filed completely to reverse the fertility decline. So you can mention this as a case study in your examination. So South Korea is a case study. It is completely filed in reversing this decline of fertility rate. So that you can mention. And right, so when it comes to next section, that is views, which type of views you should express in the answer. So here there are both sides, like positive is there, negative is there, so that's why you need to go for the balanced approach. So if you're seeing a positive side, so you can mention this as a declining fertility as an opportunity. How to focus quality over quantity with respect to education and health. When being a negative person or critic, you can mention socio-economic challenges of aging population. So there will be different types of challenges for aged persons with respect to social as well as economic challenges. And potential political imbalance when it comes to delimitation, right? So with respect to elections, it will be also one challenge. So as a balanced person, you should go for the address the both benefits as well as challenges with respect to fertility decrease. So friends, we can mention the conclusion as this. So right now, India's declining fertility rate signifies the critical demographic transition and with far-reaching implications. While it offers opportunities, yes, it is providing some type of benefits, especially with respect to resource optimization and gender equality and women empowerment. But at the same time, we need to ensure the workforce sustainability and elderly care and regional disparities you need to check. So proactive socio-economic policies coupled with the innovative incentives, right? So it should be coupled with the innovative incentives for families are essential to mitigate the challenges of replacement of fertility rate and ensure balanced development. Friends, these are the overall gist of this article. So now we move to some of the MCQs and questions. What are there? We will see. Yes. Friends, it is a very simple topic. So friends, the question which is relevant to this topic is examine the implications of declining fertility rates in India on population dynamics and social structures. So try to think yourself and draw some of the mind maps and finally provide some of the gist below the video. Next question is what lessons can India learn from the global experience to manage socio-economic challenges posed by the declining fertility rates? Yes, friends, we can do the same thing. When it comes to Asia, so the paradox of progress, women empowerment, and declining fertility rates in India. So this is the paradox, right? So if you want women empowerment, there is a chance of declining fertility. If the fertility rates are increasing, there will be chance of declining women empowerment. So it is a paradox, right? So friends, try to maintain the structure. What should be in the essay? So follow the 7-tier structure. It is a social concept, right? So you can easily write the essay. Yes. So we will come to the MCQs. Which of the following is a major consequences of a declining fertility rate in India? So aging population, declining workforce, increased migration from rural to urban areas. Yes, this is not correct. And enhanced gender equality. Yes, friends. So answer would be in 3 4. Because they are mentioning Consequences of declining fertility rate. What will happen if the fertility rate declines? What will happen? Population, aging population increases, workforce decreases, and gender equality increases. So this is straight away question, like exams like SSC and banks. Which are the following considered as a replacement fertility rate required to maintain a stable population? So we all know that is 2.1. Which Indian state is the most affected by advanced aging and workforce shortage due to declining fertility rates? So friends, that is southern countries mainly, in that particularly Kerala. So as per the State Board of Kerala, they are mentioning by 2030, one sixth of the population is completely migrants. Which of the following factors contribute to declining fertility rates? Higher female rates, economic independence of women, greater access to healthcare and contraception, reduction in infant mortality. So, friends, which of the following contribute to the declining fertility rates? It means fertility rate means population, like newborn childs should decrease. So, if you reduce the infant mortality rates and greater access, this is correct. This is correct. Everything is correct, friends. When it comes to National Family Health Survey, plays a key role in understanding fertility trends in India. Which organization conduct this survey? So friends, everybody will get the confusion in between whether it comes to statistics or health ministry. So the answer would be health ministry. Which of the following reasons in India have already achieved below replacement level of fertility? It means below the 2.1 level. Which of the following reasons? So friends, we all know North India, it is not correct because it is greater than fertility rates, and Western India, that is also not correct. So we are discussing about Southern India, particularly Kerala. When it comes to national population policy, aims to achieve population stabilization by which year, friends? So we need to achieve population stability by 2025, which is current year. What is the primary goal of National Family Planning Program in India? So, to stabilize the population growth. Friends, these are the simple questions, and the main intention is to provide the some of the stats and some of the challenges and advantages, and ensure the MCQs. So, this is the simple topic. So, question may come in the examination. So, friends, thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, just subscribe the channel. See you in the next video.